Hello and welcome to another Skullgirls video. This time we're gonna talk about the Holy Trinity, the Big Three. Someone commented in one of my videos that they always hear that you need either double, Bella, or Big Band in your team if you want them to be, like, let's say high level viable. Because high level viable is way different than just normally viable. And most characters in this game are. And if you see anyone, any top player, they might tell you this. If you see any match, any tournament match, like top 16 from 2019 to 2021 now, you might see a 90% of teams have one of these three characters. As they told me, even if they hear that, even if they see it, they don't really know why. That makes sense, no one really tells you why these characters are so good. So I'm gonna tell you why they're good and why they really just fit with any team. This is gonna be kind of like a quick video, so thank you for sticking with me. But let's begin. The two main words here are damage and neutral. Damage means that they hit like a truck and they have good resets for the hitting like a truck actually matter. And neutral means that they play good neutral. What is good neutral in Skullgirls? In any game really, good neutral is being able to control space however you want it. I just showed something that's good, but we're not talking about that. This shot is really good. It's amazing actually. First of all, it's surprisingly big. Look at that. It's surprisingly big. Deceptively big, it's a better word. It travels fast, it has a good height. Again, some characters it doesn't, but most of the time it has a good height. She has this, she has the entire one, but what makes it good? What makes it good is if you get hit in the air. It's a knockdown and allows them to get free movement basically. Free move, you're moving for free in the game without anyone really doing anything to stop you. That's a really good situation in this game. And if you're close enough, let's see. You can actually confirm. Did you see that? Oh. And you get shit like that. It's a great move. Why is it also great? Check this out. Let me put both on the select button. I hit, right? Not anymore. It steps back. The step back means that even at these distances, it's a good thing to just throw out. Maybe throw it out with an assist. There you go. It's a great thing to throw out even at kind of close distances. What about it? The air. Well, it's a good trade, and at distances where it would trade, the step back means you just win the anti-air and you get to full combo and everything. And the scaling is actually not that bad. 1.3 damage multiplier, right? There we go, it's just 75% at the start. It's not bad. It's not bad scaling at all. You get some good shit from this. Especially with this move that does a big chunk of damage, as you can see. So she got good damage. She got good neutral with that. Has a way to actually go in a little fast with the flash step and mix you up. Her mix-ups are just amazing. As you can see, it's like, oh, cross under. Oh, you're expecting a cross under? I didn't actually do it. Oh, I call an assist. Oh, you're in the air? That's better with this. Oh, it's not the DPSs. Doesn't matter. But you get the idea. It's like, where were you supposed to block there? Who knows? And you get the combo and everything. You know how it is. So she's got some of the best mix-ups in the game. This simple mix-up is good enough to open up top 8 players at Combo Breaker, and you don't really need to do anything special. It's a very simple mix-up, and you can just be like... It's harder on her because she's so big, but you can do stupid things like, let's say... Did you see that? How the fuck are you supposed... And then you can do this to actually confirm. And you know, she's got great damage in her more complicated combos. But her complicated combos, I don't think I can pull them off right now. But just know that she's got great damage like this. And why does she fit with any team? Basically because her assists, which the most used are the Cilia Slide, which is low and has a great block stun, and the Hornet Bombers that cover quite a bit of the screen, are just great. She has been falling down the wayside because she doesn't have a sort of reversal assist, let's call them. So you might not see her as much, but she's still amazing, great damage, and her assists, these 2 assists being so good, means like even Valentine can use this assist here for her to charge a vial while that's hitting and still continue the combo. Like great lockdown and great neutral assist. These are 2 great lockdown, great neutral assist, work for most situations in Skullgirls. She's been falling down the wayside, I think, because of the little lack of reversal. You can have this reversal assist, which is still good lockdown, but it's not as good neutral. Then let's move on to Big Band. Once again, remember the keywords, the damage and neutral. Big Band just has amazing damage. If you've been playing Skullgirls online, you have been getting hit by Big Band a lot. You might think he doesn't have great neutral because a lot of people online like to do this and then see you do something and go for this or this, but those are bad Big Band players. They're playing the character, they're not playing the game, if that makes any sense to you. So why is he good? Well, for one, he's got pretty fast overheads, 18 frames. I think this is like 17, 16 frames. I don't remember the amount of frames it takes to jump. But instant air, instant overhead, this one doesn't work anymore. It used to work, got patched out. So he's got easy ways to open you up. And he also has a command grab, which I know how to do. Has a command grab, which can be comboed from on the corner, in the corner, yep. 18 frames too, so if you can't react to this or this, you won't be able to react to the command grab either. So he's got pretty good ways to open you up. They might not be that good, but what makes them good specifically are that they have invincibility. This is pretty sure that has full invincibility. I'm just bad at inputting it. Yeah, as you can see, full invincibility from the start. Has armor hits, hyper armor, but the hyper armor really doesn't matter. In specific cases, it will actually trade, but trade is the worst you can get from this move. Unless you do it from full screen against a Robo or a Peacock, then you're not playing that smartly. I'm sorry. But these moves beat a lot of moves in the game. Or trade, which... Trade is good because, let me show you. This is a little hard to pull off. And then I think you need a little on Dizzy. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, a little on Dizzy. I'm gonna make... So this is why it's good. Let's say they mash out when I'm trying to go for the instant overhead, right? I got out of it. And they didn't even go +1 on meter. We're still neutral on meter because they spent a bar, I spent a bar. I just got hit, we got hit a little bit, we're fine, back to neutral. Things like that, Big Ben can do things like this with both his supers, where even a trade is good because you just went back to neutral instead of getting hit into a DHC. And why is his neutral good? Well, basically because these are always a threat, and it's scary to go at them, and it's especially scary if you're at like this distance and they call an assist. I'm at this distance and they go boop. I got covered. Even if you block, I'm still safe. Let me make super safe. There's things you can do like that. This one's actually safe with -6, and at this distance, no one can actually do anything. -6, and then this is not punishable, but a lot of people can get away with it at this distance. A dash forward low with a lot of characters actually hits. But yeah, that's why Big Man is good. And why else is he good? There's people that say, oh, Big Man is bad because his big. No, his bigness is a weakness. But if you say Big Man is bad because he's big, you just don't know how to reversal in this game. Because he has the best reversals. I showed you both his supers are great. And he has this piece of shit move, which hits on his back. Hits on his back. It covers everything basically. And why is that good? Oh, and it also has Dom range, as you can see. And you can fully combo after it. If you don't make your opponent respect your mashing as a big man, that's on you. That's not the character's weakness, that's on you. They gotta respect you. Or they gotta make actual... Like, if you're against, let's say, a Painwheel, or a Squiggly, or even a Misfortune, or Parasol, they're doing a lot of things in there, and don't DP them, and they're just resetting you over and over again, that's on you. You need to tell them to stop. It's not always a good idea, but if you're too scared to do it, they won't be scared to run a train on you. And his assist, this has hyper armor all the time. This is one of the assists most people use with him. As you can see, it's almost full screen. It's great because it has hyper armor, meaning you have to respect it. It has amazing hit stun, and it's a neutral basically reversal assist. And that's why a lot of people use Big Man, aside for hits like a truck. And finally, Bella. I hate Bella. So she hits like a truck. If you've seen anyone play with her, you know she hits like a truck. I honestly don't know her combos really. Something like that, you know, she's got great combos. As you have seen her, she's got great resets. She has wonky hurt boxes and hit boxes. Her command grabs are great. Her neutral is great because of this run. It's just like, oh, call assist, I'm in your face now and you gotta hold that. And they don't necessarily have to commit. Like if you go for a sweep to go under that, they can simply... I hit the brakes and then I can block and everything. They don't necessarily have to actually commit with her. With that, her double jump is great because when she double jumps, her hurt box shrinks, which makes her be able to jump away and add a lot of things. Her jump in, this jump in is just fucking stupid. You know, she's wonky like that. Hits like a truck, has great damage, has great ways to go in, and her assists, as you've seen, is basically a poor man's Big Man assist, but it's still amazing. Hyper armor all the way through. They have to respect it. Great block stun, and it kind of also works as a reversal because of the hyper armor. The other assist you will see is probably this, because you know it blocks down, has great chip, great damage, and so on. But the other assist you'll see is this, because this basically denies you air mobility, and controlling space is great. Did you see that giant box? Controlling space is what these characters do great. They make you scared to actually do your thing because they control space that well with their assists or by themselves. And that does great damage, it's great for combos. This is one of her most common assists for defensive play or combo play, and it's amazing. Great meter build, great damage. You have to always be looking for it because it's an unblockable if you're on the way up. You cannot, if you jump and you haven't hit the apex of your jump, you're just gonna get grabbed and you're gonna get killed. And that's why these characters are so good. They just have all the tools you would want in Skullgirls, which the most important are mixing up, which I call it damage because it translates directly into damage, damaging combos, and they're able to control space either by themselves or as an assist form. If you control space and can mix, those are the most important things in this game basically. If you can actually translate your neutral and mix-ups into damage and control space so you can do your mix-ups and your neutral and everything to get it. I hope this was informative and thank you all for watching. See ya next time.